Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and greetings, AliShanMao here, and welcome to my mobile review center. In this very video we are going to take a look and review the new Cobra V FPV goggles from Zonda Hobbies. Let's take a look at it. The Cobra V FPV goggles from Zonda Hobbies. First off, from the picture I can see that it is not a diversity video receiver. It's a single video receiver video goggles. First off, we are going to take a quick look at the features of the goggles. Viewing angle 30 degrees, pupil distance, that's interpupillary distance 59.5 to 67.5 mm. Refractive lenses, yes, it has supplied you refractive lenses, additional lenses, that is minus 2.0D, minus 4.0D, and minus 6.0D that you can insert depending on your eyesight. Power supply DC 5 volt 0.5 amp, signal format PAL and TSC, basis on video source. The resolution of the goggles, that's what we are really concerned about, is 854x480W VGA screen resolution, and the screen size, virtual screen size inside, is 72 inches. Video receiver is 5.8 GHz, and of course it's a 40 channel 5.8 GHz video receiver. All right, now this is not it. Let's take it outside the box and we'll talk about the goggle itself, and later we will give it a test and see how I feel. So this is it, reading the features of the box. Let's open the box and see what's inside, and after that we will fly a quadcopter right away while I'll wear the goggles, focus camera on me, and I'll talk about my experience while using these goggles. Inside the box there is a carrying case. Okay, so let us bring it out, and there is a user manual. Awesome. Okay, so this is the carrying case right outside the box, and inside, let's dig in. We have Zonda Hobby support card, which says "like us." Of course, we like you. Then we have diopter lenses. These are additional lenses, minus 6.0D, minus 4.0D, minus 2.0D, and there are some cleaning clothes as well. Okay. Next, we have battery holder. You have to use a separate power supply, which is gonna give a USB 5 volt out with this goggle, and this is one of the holders for your power supply. It has a clip, okay, so you can actually clip it on your belt, okay, and keep the battery there and power the goggles off this power supply. Now this power supply is not included in this package. You will have to buy a new one, or just use one of your power banks for your phone chargers. Okay, for your smartphone, just use one of the power banks. Let me grab one and we'll see how to use that one with this holder and with the goggles. But before that, let's dig in more. We have circularly polarized antenna, clover leaf or mushroom antenna, and we have another circularly polarized antenna, and this one is with an L-shaped connector. Okay, so depend which one you want to use. One could be for your goggle as well, one for the goggle and one for the quadcopter. Depends which one you want to use. You might want to match them for better video reception. After that, nothing else, and it is only the goggles itself. And if you take the goggles out, right there is a map of 40 channels that you can set using dip switches. Yes, this goggle does not have the auto switching feature. You will have to manually set dip switches to your favorite frequency and keep it there. A bit of headache, but it does work very, very quick if you know how to read this and how to set this using the dip switches. Okay, these are the Cobra V goggles. Nice and sleek. Well, we should say sleek and sexy little goggles. These are not those LCD based big goggles, so they're gonna sit nice and small on your face and before your eyes. Now there is no diversity receiver, so there's only one antenna, which I have installed here. On the front there are no buttons. The only button, or the joystick type thing on top of the goggle here, will control your brightness and contrast only. nothing else it will control. That's what the user manual says. There's a comfortable plastic on the back side here to make the goggles sit comfortably on your nose and on your eyes and give you a nice comfortable view inside. On the bottom of the goggles you have the adjusters for interpupillary distance, so you can adjust the lenses according to your interpupillary distance and feel comfortable. Otherwise, trust me, you will be a walleye vision guy right after you take off the goggles. Nothing else to see apart from how do you power the goggles and how do you change the frequencies and bands, and that is done using this small USB module provided here with all the dip switches. Now the dip switches from 1 to 3 are the bands and 4 to 6 are the frequency. In order to quickly find out or figure out which frequency you want to set, there's a very nice map on the back of the USB dongle or USB module which shows how do you set different bands and how do you set different frequencies, clearly showing how you have to set the dip switches. And if you want to find out what frequencies and bands these dip switches combinations will set, we have seen that they have provided us with the whole spectrum, channels, frequencies, bands map here inside your goggles case. Now, how do you power the goggles? Let me show it to you quickly. Right, to power this up, I have my old Sony power bank here, okay, and all you need to do is plug this in, all right, and your goggles will be powered. Now, set your frequencies right, okay, and lock onto whatever frequency you're flying, and you will be good. So now I will power that one on, set the frequency on this, power it up, and enjoy my flight. Now, before I do that, let me show you how do you put it in the battery holder. Okay, so now my power bank is in the battery holder and I will just put it here on my belt, or basically I will just put it on my pocket here while this powers on from here. Okay, that's it. And once power's on, my goggles will be on my eyes. Now, before my camera dies, only 1 minute of battery left. This is how I look like in these new goggles. And let me show you my view when the goggles are on. Wow, it's completely dark in here and I'm completely blind. Completely blind, man. Yes, very dark and very nice. So basically, with my other goggles, the VR-D2 from Ishin, there's a still light flows in and makes kind of a glare inside, makes it difficult to focus on flying. But this is completely dark. This is very, very comfortable on head. I mean, this is very, very comfortable on my nose and on my eyes. But I'm worried about the fog. That is the problem on these kind of goggles. So we will see if fog will be a problem or not. So anyway, and this is the goggles here, and this is my battery pack right here. I'm actually ready to fly. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you very much for your continued support towards my work on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel and stay updated for all the regular video uploads. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share the link over your social sites.